Your water and sewer budget is also on page 37. And the same thing happens here. You were pretty close to your budget. Overall, you had a $92,000 positive variance, and that was due to your charges for services. You actually came over budget. You collected more than you expected to this year, by almost $90,000. Your expenses netted pretty close to what you expected of $800 variance there. The only other thing I wanted to note is on page 48. We did do a single audit, which was due to the amount of federal money that you received for the year. We audited your community and facilities loan program and hazard mitigation grant. We have to do a little extra compliance to make sure you follow all the federal compliance issues that they require. We did not have any findings other than the one that you have one employee performing a majority of bookkeeping. That's normal. It's known. I think we just have to tell you that there's one person doing it, and then it needs to be overseen. I'm not sure that you're doing that, but it is required that we report that to you as an exception. Overall, you had a good year. There was no unusual item that happened this year out of the ordinary. It's kind of the financial information that I have. The other two letters are required communication that we are required to report to you. If we had any difficulties performing the audit, we would have to tell you, which we do not. If we had any consulting with any issues, we would have to tell you that, which we do not. One of the other letters is, again, we have to report to you in a separate letter that we noted in the economic development does not have an adequate segregation of duties. We have discussed this, and we know it's not economically feasible to add another person, just that you're aware and that you review what's going on.
Good. Thank you, Molly. Any questions or comments? I'll accept the motion to accept our fiscal audit. Second. Motion made and seconded that we accept the fiscal 2000 audit. All in favor, signify by using your voting sign. Motion passes unanimously. Thank you. Testimony to Ron and Mitzi. Good work in the city. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for the audit report too. Council, let's move on to item number 7, which is Police Department Manpower and Criminal Incident Report for the month of February. Chief Crockett, welcome, Chief.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor, City Administrator, City Council members. This is the Manpower and Criminal Report for February of this year. A total of 15 officers on staff. They worked 2,160 hours. They answered 441 calls. And a total of 27 arrests. They issued 177 traffic citations. 64 of those were warnings. And total reports of 115 taken. There were 7 accidents, 27 alarm calls, 26 were false, and 1 was a no-fault alarm. There's a breakdown of criminal reports below there. If you have any questions about those.
Any questions for Chief Cross, Council?
No, but a comment. It's been noted that your officers are working the school zones more visibly, and that's appreciated.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Chief, carry on with your next item of business then. Nomination election of new police officer.
I'd like to introduce Clayton Smith as one of our new officers.
Who is it?
Clayton. He was born in Crockett. He lived here all of his life. He's 29 years of age. A graduate from Lovelady High School. Went to Angelina College pursuing a degree in criminal justice. He's real close to getting that. He went to the Angelina College Police Academy. From there, he went to work for Crockett Police Department in 2008. He moved over as lead investigator for the district attorney's office. From there, he has currently been with the sheriff's department here for the last 5 years. He has a lot of training that he brings with him. He currently holds an intermediate certificate with the state police officer license. He's real close to getting his advanced certification. He's a certified field training officer, has extensive training in crime scene investigation, interview interrogation techniques, crisis intervention, and he's also a T-close instructor. Therefore, he can help instruct classes at our department here locally. He's also very active in the community. He's currently the president of the Crockett Merchants Little League, and he's been with that organization for the last 7 years. Also a member of the Houston County Fair and the Youth Livestock Association for the last 10 years. I'd like to present Clayton Smith for your nomination.
So moved. Second. Motion made and seconded. All in favor signify by using voting signs. Motion passes unanimously. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I didn't realize I was going to be put on the spot. So I don't do real well talking in front of crowds. So first of all, I'd like to thank Chief Cross for giving me the opportunity to become part of his team. Also, I'd like to thank each one of the council members, Mayor, Mr. Duncan, for having me back.
Glad to have you. Thank you. Very good. Council, let's move on to item number 9, which is our fire department monthly activity and status report for February 2013. Chief Angerson, welcome, sir.
Mayor, Council, Mr. Duncan, good evening. I have the monthly activity and status report for February 2013. A total of 26 calls within the city limits, 2 structure fires, 1 business and 1 residential, 1 trash fire, 1 vehicle accident fire, 1 rescue, 11 power line emergencies due to had some high winds this past month, 2 gas leaks, 1 hazmat spill, 1 carbon monoxide alarm, 3 first responder calls and 1 lift assist, 1 false alarm business and 1 smoke investigation.
What was our technical rescue? What was that?
That's kind of a catch-all for, I believe this one here was a elevator rescue.
Those elevator keys finally come in handy. It's been on for years.
Yes, sir.
Where was the elevator, do you mind me asking?
I believe it was a county annex.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Chief.
There's actually a few of them in town. You'd be surprised. The older homes actually have some elevators too.
There is about 2 or 3 times.
We have 17 calls in the county, 1 structure fire, residential structure fire, 2 vehicle fires, 3 grass and woods fires, 3 vehicle accidents, 1 landing zone set up for helicopter, 1 power line emergency, oil well fire in Weldon. We responded there to assist them. A lift assist and 4 control burns. 43 total for the month of February. Still at a 22 on our membership. I know that fluctuates, but when, for instance, this evening I'm going to present some more of these members are also included in that number. Are there any questions on our?
Any questions about the fire department report, council? If not, Chief, carry on with the next item of business, which is, you want to get into the nomination of your officers? You want to do the ISO report, Nate?
I can do that since I'm standing over myself.
Okay. Well, let's just follow through then. Update on report from ISO Consultant Services and recommendation for improving the city of Crockett's ISO public protection classification.
It's a wordy. The document itself is actually pretty lengthy. Provided it last week, so you have to read through some of it. So hopefully, if there's any issues on the question, you can ask me. I wanted to hit a few of the highlights, though, of the findings of Mr. Mike Beach. We voted, where council elected to hire him to consult the fire department's practices, policies, capabilities, along with the water department and the communication center. And this is what he came back with, is where he believes that we could foreseeably improve on our ISO classification.
Chief, that on page 25, where you going with that?
Sir?
That information on page 25, where you going with that?
Well, I had a couple of, you want to talk on page 25 about
Yeah,
something?
what do you touched on that?
Okay. All right, first of all, I believe it's page 8. Based on his information, this is executive summary. During his survey, the Crockett Fire Department is required by the ISO rating document to have in service available to respond to all reported structural alarms of fire, a minimum of 3 engine companies and 1 ladder truck. In short, at present, the Crockett Fire Department deploys 1 engine company and 1 engine/ladder company, which is our ladder truck, which is the ISO equivalent of 2 engine companies and 125 of a ladder truck company. It's critical that the fire department has provided a 2nd engine company specific to the city of Crockett in order that when an ISO survey commences, the Crockett Fire Department can deploy the Quint as a dedicated ladder truck and still have 2 engines.